an unranked team, you are gonna fucking fall way down there. All right. Stream chat. All right.
60-yarder.
Week 9 predictions video. Just me and Des doing the video this time. We're gonna go over players of the week, Heisman race, top 25, and then the games, one of which is already underway. And then that will be it for the video. Everybody make sure you're staying up to date on rules and things like that. We seem to have to hand out a suspension damn near every week, it feels like. So be on top of those. Stream your games. They're supposed to be streamed. You think anybody's breaking rules, violations, things like that, report to somebody on the commission team.
Don't think that we won't find you, because we will. We'll find you.
Absolutely. It's crazy how people have been caught too this year. We got so many good commission on top of shit. Week 9, we're moving at a really good pace. Love to see that. Want to keep at this. So everybody keep getting your games in. Go ahead and start off with the Heisman watch. So we have a new Heisman leader finally, Y.C. Rogers, the true freshman out of South Carolina at receiver, followed by Harlem Berry, the running back from LSU, Clayton Gamma, the quarterback from Colorado, Jordan Ross, the defensive end from South Carolina, and Nitro Tuggle, the wide receiver from Georgia, who had 9 yards last week and yet is somehow still in the Heisman race.
That's an electric name.
Yeah, that's what I said the first time I saw it, bro. That's a Heisman fucking name.
Nitro,
Yeah.
anything is an electric name.
Yeah. Right, next to the players of the week, Des, you want to do defense? I'll do offense for each one.
Sure. From a national?
Yep.
All right, national, we got Dennis Russo, middle linebacker, LSU, 6 tackles, 2 picks, 2 touchdowns. Nice 2 pick sixes and a 70-0 win over Vandy.
Good God. I see why Freeway said the game is trash. Offensive National Player of the Week is your Heisman front runner, Y.C. Rogers. 5 catches, 191 yards, and 3 touchdowns, and a 90-14. Yes, take your glasses off, clean them, put them back on. That is what that score says. Win over Virginia Tech. Moving on to the ACC.
ACC, we got Nico Dowdle, brother of Rico Dowdle, obviously. 5
Obviously.
tackles, 4 picks, and 1 touchdown. Free safety for Georgia Tech, base over the boys.
Yeah, 4 picks is crazy. And then Rogers, of course, was the National Player of the Week. So Big 12.
Big 12, we got David Stone, 4 tackles, 2 sacks, and a 42-29 win over Texas A&M. Love seeing a DN wearing number 0. Whoa, we got 2 number 0s? Are these numbers right? Yeah, they are right. We got 2
They
number
are right.
0s.
Offensive Player of the Week, Travis Smith Jr., 6 catches, 135 yards, and 5 touchdowns for Kansas. That is a force win. He got 5 touchdowns in a fucking force win. All right.
Great time.
Big Ten.
Big Ten, we got Brennan Vernon in the absolute insane comeback by Notre Dame. 6 tackles, 1 sack against Ohio State.
And then your guy, Josiah Brown, 8 catches, 175 yards, and 2 touchdowns in an overtime win, 24-21 at Oregon.
Yeah, he was monumental there down the stretch.
Finally, the SEC. Got an LSU sweep here.
Yep, we got Dennis Russo. He was the National Player of the Week.
That's right. And then
6 tackles, 2 TDs.
And Offensive Player of the Week, Teron Francis. 5 catches, 230 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Chapo and his Tigers. So we take a look at the top 25. If it'll load for me for a second. Any day now. It's slow. There we go. South Carolina's number 1, retaining that 9-0. Colorado's still at number 2 under fired their head coach halfway through the year apparently, but the new head coach is coming. He's still winning. LSU 8-0 at number 3. That's your last 3 undefeated teams. Followed by Florida, Alabama, Penn State, Kansas, Oklahoma, Georgia Tech, and Kentucky rolling out the top 10. Looks like we have 11, 12, 13 different users in the top 25. So that's good. Hopefully, as we keep giving these CPU teams losses, we'll get a couple more users in here. All right, moving on to the predictions. We will start at the top. The ACC. Number 1, South Carolina, 9-0, travels to Louisville to play the 2-5 Louisville Cardinals. That is Savon at Delvin.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough matchup for sure. I mean, you're going to Louisville. Those guys are super good. Savon's gonna fucking. I mean, this shouldn't even be a game. I can't imagine a world where Savon loses this. That's gonna. That's like one of those sound bites that like comes back and gets you. But like,
Yeah.
no. I mean, come on.
Yeah, there's no way. I'm gonna pick Savon to win. I'll say he wins it 49-7.
Um. All right, we got Georgia against
Oh, my bad. I'm
the.
sorry.
No, you're good. We got Georgia against the Madden Super Bowl playing G's and Virginia Tech. Um. This is gonna be a barn burner. This is gonna be a good one. Jesus 2-7. Tim is 5-2. Going
Ranked.
to Virginia Tech. Yeah, ranked 21. I am going to upset alert and go with G's in this game.
That would be interesting. Tim hasn't beaten anyone yet this season. I said, don't let
Yeah,
that 5-2 fool you.
yeah. I'm gonna
Um,
go. I'm gonna say G's is gonna be 20-13.
Jesus' problem right now is he has the turnover bug. He cannot stop throwing picks. If he gets back to his normal, runs the ball, he's got a good chance to win. I'm going to take Tim to win a close one here. I'm going to say he wins at 28-21 on the road of Virginia Tech. Next, the second-ranked Colorado Buffs at 7-0. That is Jack. Travel to Miami to play the 2-5 Miami Hurricanes. That is Rob.
Yeah. I mean, is this Jack's first game? Second game?
Third, second.
Second game. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Jack here. I mean, Colorado's firing on all cylinders. I mean, he's going to Miami, but at the same time, I think Miami was shut out last week.
he
It's gonna be
was.
tough.
Yeah,
So we'll go with Colorado.
he got shot at home last week at that.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Jack to win here. He looked good in that win versus Morg, especially defensively. And he's got lots of speed on his team, which if anybody knows Jack's Madden teams from years past, he seems to just spawn 99 speed receivers. Um, so Colorado wins this one 28-14. Next we have sixth-ranked Penn State at 5-2. That is your squad traveling to Clemson to play the 2-5 Clemson Tigers. That is E-Fly. Uh, I'll go first on this one since it's your
Yeah,
game.
I don't comment on myself.
You said what? Oh,
I
you're
said
not
I
gonna
don't comment. I don't comment on myself. I don't predict my own games. I don't like doing that.
Uh,
I
you're not
refuse.
even gonna say you're gonna win or anything.
No, I
He doesn't
refuse.
think he's gonna win. That's what it is, man. Tough.
It's not what I
Um,
said, but I refuse.
it's all right, man.
I think I
Uh,
usually just pick myself to lose
even if you
regardless
don't,
of who it's against.
even if you don't want to pick yourself because you're afraid you're gonna lose, I'll pick you. It's okay. I think your defense is gonna show up here. Efly's gonna struggle to run the ball, and he'll have to throw. He might throw some picks. His defense has been really bad lately, so you should be able to take advantage of that. But the Clemson home field isn't easy, so it won't be a blowout. But I'll say Penn State wins this one 28-17. No comment from you.
Mm-mm.
We have two huge games this week. This is one of them. The ninth-ranked Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, 6-2, that is Peso, travel to the Swamp to play the fourth-ranked Florida Gators at 8-1. This is Gabe. This is Gabe's first real test since he played me, and then JJ earlier in the season. That's the only two tough games he's played all year so far.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think Peso's playing good ball. Um, this is kind of a tough. Like if Peso was home, I would definitely go Peso here in this situation. This is kind of a tough game, but I think I'm still gonna go. I think I'm gonna go Georgia Tech. I think I'm gonna go Georgia Tech on the road.
Man, this is really tough. Oh, I forgot the Gabe beat drop. Peso has been Gabe's kryptonite this season. This NCAA, like he just cannot get over the hump versus him. And Peso's playing really good ball right now. I think he's going to force Gabe into making some mistakes. Last time I did this, it burnt me, but I'm going to pick Gabe to get over the hump and beat Peso this time, simply because he is home. I think he's going to win it in an ugly game, but 21-20, Florida beats Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I feel that. But the thing is, I feel like Gabe doesn't play ugly games. I feel like Peso, the way that he plays and kind of slows it down a little bit and runs the ball a lot. It's like if Gabe's trying to take those deep shots and the first couple don't work out for him, he could find himself in a hole real quick.
Oh, I agree completely. It's about not turning the ball over for Florida.
Yep.
All right, moving on to the Big 12. We have another one of our games of the week. We have the 3-5 Cal Golden Bears, led by Coach Morg, travel to Norman to play the 8th-ranked 5-2 Oklahoma Sooners. That is LP. Thursday night football.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with LP. LP's home. He's been playing well this college football. Um, Moore's still trying to get right, trying to find his footing. So go with LP.
Yeah, I'm going to pick LP here, and I think that Morg is going to be very uncomfortable on offense. He has he is what we like to call a spammer. He runs the same
Mm,
plays. He'll pick a formation and change everything damn near into the same play every time. Um, which
mm,
is why, if you notice, in road games, he really struggles because he can't make the adjustments the way he wants to. Um, I think that he's going to have a lot of trouble in this game, and if Jack was able to shut him down defensively, I mean, LP's going to put this dude in a fucking snuggie. So I think Oklahoma wins this one, and I think it's an ugly fucking game for Cal. I'm going to say Oklahoma wins it 42-14.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think Morg is an okay talent-wise user, but he has absolutely no scheme right now, and he's a really bad defensive user. And I think LP is the polar opposite of what Morg needs for a good game. Next, we have the rivalry game between the 1-7 Texas Longhorns, that is Dwayne, traveling to College Station to play the 1-6 Texas A&M Aggies, that is Chevy. Got a little nephew and uncle rivalry here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Chevy. I feel like Chevy's played pretty well this college football season. Like he's played better than he played Madden last year. Tell you that much.
Yes,
So, I mean, Chevy's home. I don't know how he's 1-6. I have no idea. I don't know who he's played. I don't know
he
if
has
they're
played a
close
pretty
losses.
he has played a pretty tough schedule.
But I mean, he's also beaten some better users than you'd expect. So I'll go with the Aggies at home.
Yeah, I think the home field advantage is making the difference for me here. These two usually have good games. Chevy's played well this year, like you said, and the tough schedule hasn't helped. I think he's a slightly more turnover prone than Dwayne, so it would not surprise me if Texas won if Chevy threw a couple bad picks. But I'm going to say Texas A&M wins this one 31-21 over Texas. Next, we have the 3-5 USC Trojans. That is Dave playing the 0-8 TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth. That is Leslie. Dave is not having the season he wanted to have right now.
No, he's not. But Dave's also just a weird user, man. Sometimes it just comes down to matchups with Dave, and I mean, we've seen him play Ryan super close. I think he blew Ryan out last season.
Yep.
Um, but then that same season, like lost to me, lost to Dean, I think. So, I don't know if he played Dean, but either way, it was like just a weird season. But I mean, Dave's gonna come out and beat the 0-8 TCU.
Yeah, I expect this one to be ugly and a good momentum builder for Dave. TCU, Leslie has not looked good. He's struggling on both sides of the ball a lot. So, give me USC to win this one 42-10. Next to the Big Ten, 2-5 Ohio State. That is Hayden travels to play 2-5 Maryland Terrapins in College Park. That is Chap. Good Lord, talk about somebody else not having the season they wanted.
Yeah, I mean Hayden's been kind of all over the place. I mean, it was a super weird like 3 hours he had the other night
Yeah,
with the
this
game. He
season was
fucking
capped
comes
off
back
by
on.
that game.
Yeah, but not even that. It's like he came back against Reese down huge, and then an hour later blew a 30-8 fourth quarter lead. Made no sense. But Hayden's gonna come out and win this game. Because if Hayden doesn't come out, if he doesn't win this game, I'm pretty sure.
He'll
I feel
quit.
like if Hayden
He'll
doesn't win
leave
this
the
game,
league.
we've seen the last of Hayden. Like there's no the crash out that would be from losing this game to Chap would be like top
Astronomical.
tier.
Yes,
Yeah, it
it would be
wouldn't. That would
bad.
be fucking insane. So there's
I,
just no shot.
Yeah, I think he'll win. It's a good momentum builder game. He's still got a really good roster, and I think he'll beat up on Chap, especially because of the last couple weeks. So give me Ohio State to win this game. I'm gonna go 59-7 over Maryland. Notre Dame, Dell's getting a force win. Next, we have the 1-6 Washington Huskies. That's Jazz playing at the 4-3 Michigan Wolverines. That is V.
I mean, I'm gonna go with V just because I feel like there's a 98% chance that he gets a force win anyway. I want to be right.
I'm gonna assume the game gets played. And V's been playing good ball, man. He's winning games. He's getting better defensively. He's adjusting. He's not throwing as many picks. So he's gonna win this one very comfortably. I'm gonna say Michigan wins the game 35-10 over or 35-7 over Washington. Next, we have one of our games of the week. Super interesting one. 2, 3, and 4 teams. Missouri Tigers, which is Mike, travel to Eugene to play the 3-4 Oregon Ducks. I know you specifically know how difficult it is to play at Oregon. So, what do you think about this game?
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think Mike's losses have been against pretty good teams, and I mean, maybe I'm a little bit biased because every time I've played Mike 2 times. Both times I've been home, and I won by a combined 2 points in 2 wins. So every time I play Mike, he's mad tough. So I feel like I always talk up Mike, but I think that on the road he's still gonna find the win. I mean, I did almost everything to lose the last game, and I still won on the road in Oregon. So I think that Mike's gonna come out swinging.
It just determines how much Mike does picks to me. I mean, you know he's going to air the fucking ball out the entire game. Reese is home. He'll be able to make adjustments. I think because of how heavy Mike's pass attack is and being on the road, adjustments will be harder. I'm going to take Oregon to win this one on a close one. I think it'll be a super frustrating game for Mike. I'll say Oregon wins this one 28-24 over Missouri. Moving on to the SEC. 16th ranked Tennessee is traveling to Fayetteville. Drop not having the season he wanted. He's at 3-4, but somehow still ranked. Playing against Tila, who is 2-5.
Yeah, I mean, Drop's gonna win this game. Um, he's not having the season he wanted, but I think he's ranked 16 because all of his losses are probably against people that are in the top 10 right now.
Yeah.
So, you can't really hold that too much against him.
Yeah, Drop's going to win. It's going to be bad, too. He's going to score a lot of points. And Tila's going to throw a lot of picks. And Tennessee is going to win this game 52-7. 52-7. Next, 3-4 Vanderbilt, which is Freeway, travels to Oxford to play the 2-5 Ole Miss Rebels, which is Ike. Ike better play this fucking game, or he's not going to be in this league anymore. He has not been playing his damn games, so assuming the game is going to be played, what do you think?
I mean, this is kind of tough. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Vandy just because I think that if Ole Miss plays, they're a little bit rusty. But I do miss just seeing that random touchdown celebration pop up on the stream for no reason. I mean, that's a grand old time if you ever watched an Ike stream. So maybe he's just big time streamer now. He's just big time stream guy. He just doesn't even play anymore.
That's what it is. Uh, Freeway's offense actually isn't that bad. Ike's going to be rusty if they play. I think that he's going to pass the ball as much as he wants. Vanderbilt's going to win on the road here. Give me Vandy 31-17 on the road. Got the 11th ranked Mississippi State Bulldogs. That is my team. 5-2. Travel to Lexington to play the 10th ranked Kentucky Wildcats at 5-2. The last time I played JJ here, I lost 39-33 on the last play of the game in the most ridiculous shifty touchdown run ever. So looking to rebound from that.
I'm gonna go with Kentucky here. They're at home, and I think that Kentucky's roster is probably a lot better than the last time you two played.
It is.
JJ's obviously won a natty, and so he's a top user in this league. So I think that he's gonna just win the game at home. All right, good talk.
You said what?
I said, okay, good talk.
Can you hear me? Fuck.
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
Okay, sorry. What's the last thing you heard me say?
I don't know. I talked and then you never talked again. So then I said,
Okay.
okay, good talk.
Okay, I don't know why my fucking mic came out. I said that I'm gonna pick myself to win because that's what I'm supposed to do in this situation. But there is something to be said about how JJ isn't having the season he wanted. I mean, he's throwing a lot of picks. He's turned the ball over. He's not playing as well offensively. Um, my defense sucks, so I'm sure he will not have a problem passing the ball because my corners can't cover anyone, and we couldn't get past a sixth grade offensive line to sack the quarterback. So the goal is just going to be to control the clock and score and take advantage of it if he turns the ball over. We'll see what happens from there. State wins it 28 to 27.
Yeah, you were about to say 20 to something, and then you realized JJ wasn't going to score that little points, huh?
I realized that I was going to have to score more points to win. That's what was going to happen.
That is how you win a game.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah, good wisdom from JJ.
It's been I can't think of one off the top of my head where the team won that didn't score more points.
Yeah, that's kind of tough to do.
And the final game is already almost over. LSU's beating Alabama 30-20. Twan's played well, and he was at home. I probably would have considered taking him in this game, but probably would have took Chapo at the end of the day.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would have taken Chapo just because it's Chapo. He's 8-0, regardless of him being home or on the road. Alabama's not a tough. I mean, not a tough. It's not an easy place to play, but I think regardless, like Chapo, it's basically you're basically watching a game of two people that really just want to run the ball. Like at the end of the day.
Yeah. It's really interesting. If Twan can get past drop next week, that's going to set up the Week 11 matchup where Kentucky travels to Alabama to who goes to the SEC title game. Of course, Twan hasn't made one yet, so this is his best chance he's had yet. He's got to get past drop next week on the road first, but he's got a date set up with JJ for a chance to go to the title game and get a rematch versus Chapo.
Ooh, Chapo just had a nice little QB touchdown.
All right, that is going to do it for predictions video. Appreciate you, Des. Appreciate anyone who's watching now or going to watch later. Everybody's schedule your games, play the ones, stream the ones that are supposed to be streamed. Make sure you follow the rules. Like Des said, we will catch you if you don't. All right, everybody have a good night.